I hope everybody is doing well in your neck of the woods. I've been settling in here in Lake Havasu, Arizona. I'm living again in an RV and enjoying the beautiful outdoors that I experience every day just outside of my door. I have started to dog sit again. This makes me very happy. Every time I dog sit, I get my dog fix, I like to call it. As well as, if you weren't watching my last video, guys, I reached 1,000 subscribers, over 1,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel, which means I am now monetized and part of the partnership program with YouTube. It's a huge milestone for me, and I'm very excited to move forward with all of that, as well as the dog sitting. I'm also hiking again a lot more because here in Havasu, they have a park called Sarah Park. It's actually an acronym. It's a special recreation area here in Havasu, and they have amazing hiking there. And I've been going probably between 4 and 6 days a week, actually. I'm definitely building my endurance back up, and it feels really good to be stronger again. As many of you know, I was a nomad for 3 years, living in my RV, traveling mostly out west of the United States. And in early July of 2023, I stopped for a few months, and I was living in Flagstaff until just recently, about 3 weeks ago. In mid-November, I moved to Lake Havasu. But I've always enjoyed nomadic life and exploring this beautiful country and hopefully eventually this beautiful world. But I will be lingering in Lake Havasu for a few months, just kind of exploring the areas in and around Lake Havasu, which will be really cool. Lake Havasu is located in the lower Colorado River Basin, and there is a ton to do here, guys. Anything from boating to hiking to jet skiing to fishing to off-roading, actually, and just exploring the river itself, and as well as the desert. So I will be doing that for the next few months too. So although tiny, I'm really enjoying having a kitchen and a bathroom again to myself, as well as having a companion to goof around with and hang out with. Christmas time here is a little bit odd as well as really cool at the same time. There is no snow in Havasu. As a matter of fact, I think usually the most days average in the 60s, and you rarely get freezing weather here, which makes Christmas feel a little odd. But if you go down to the canal and the London Bridge, there are a ton of gorgeous Christmas lights to see along the water. The reflection of the bridge all lit up on the Colorado River is definitely a sight to see. In the last 3 weeks, I have been running into multiple roadblocks in my life, but with each barrier, I'm very fortunate to feel stronger and more joy on the other side of those roadblocks. I'm beyond grateful to be of fit mind and body. I love my life, rich, poor, desert, forest, home, or RV. doesn't matter. You might be wondering how I stay so positive and grateful. I figured out the secret of life. I figured out the secret of life. Don't let turkeys get you down. Don't let the negative in life weigh you down or take up space in your head. Don't let any negative outside influence keep that space in my head. I usually just shift to positive thoughts. Not that I avoid negative, of course I live in reality, but I don't let it run or rule my everyday life. Yeah, we all have negative people in our lives, right? But I have made the conscious decision to keep my primary focus on the positive and on my goals. Some days it's more difficult than others. This last week I definitely had a major bump. Definitely a major bump this week. But I'm coming out smiling. I love it. I love that I've been able to do this. It has taken years. It's taken years to get here. I used to dwell on bad things when they happened in my life. I just would dwell on them. And now with practice and practice and practice and practice, I kind of just let it go now. Where have I heard that before? Disney. As Elsa would say, let it go, right? Let it go. This won't matter tomorrow, or this won't matter next year. There's a whole bunch of different ways to deal with negative, but I just started thinking positive thoughts. And then those seem to stick because I'd rather have the positive thoughts in my head. Anyway, basically, evil, and that's what I experienced this last week. I firmly believe that. Evil has no place in my head or in my life. I have a question for you guys. How do you stay positive when negative things happen in your life? How do you stay positive? How do you get past it and later on put a smile on your face and keep going? I want to know. Leave a comment below on how you are able to stay positive in a world where sometimes we feel like there's just too much negative, right? I love learning from my viewers, and I've learned a lot from you guys, and I'm hoping you guys learn from each other as well. So definitely leave that comment. Have a great day, and I will see you guys next week.